They'll be calling you a radical, so they'll be calling you a radical, so I was first in line. So I've been out here since the second they opened. I was at the door. Got in line. I'm the first one in the cure for the Bannon book. You know, first they come for the craftsman, burn the books. The Obamacans versus the Trumpets. So the only reason I give a shit, because I know the book's going to be horse shit. You know, just like Trump's horse shit. Fake, calling fake, fake, fake. You know, he spins up his hair, spends an hour gluing it from the back. You know, he wears this thick orange makeup because he has that ugly blotchy skin. I mean, it's a freak show. So we're just waiting for the shipment to come in. I'm first on the list, and the reason is because Bannon knows me. And Bannon knows the Fukushima. Why? Because of the Fukushima rhetoric, the Fukushima reality. Kevin Blanch was going crazy about it for fucking years in the bone marrow transplant center. In the name of the Father, my father, it's his birthday today. He was nuked to death in the Valley of Tesla. USS Reagan ruling yesterday. Fucking the wheels of injustice. But, so, finally the radical right woke up. Mike Adams had known me. You know, he's the one that got Alex Jones on this. And so, the right got on this. Breitbart big time. So the right went crazy on this, not because for the right reasons, because of the love of the Pacific Ocean. You don't want cancer, because it's all God's will, bro. No, it was because the hatred for Obama. They realized the cover-up. And so they just hammered. I did 90 interviews in 6 days with all radical right media. You know, and the left still thinks it's clean crane, you know. They're come by, y'all hold hands. Fairy tale, feel good. Whack jobs. So, and the radical right. But so the early days of inside the White House. So I was at the White House during the election. I was there that night. I went, fucking wackos. So when it came in, the election, you could hear a pin drop. Literally hear a pin drop. So you could hear the rats. You know, DC's full of rats. It's in a marsh. It's in a bar. I mean, literally. We're at the Peace Vigil, so we get a front row seat, always. So you started chanting, "You fuck Bernie, you fuck Bernie, you fuck Bernie." That's all you heard all night. It was eerie. So I took the bus through in the middle of the night. And so in the middle of the night, through Philadelphia, I got to New York. Right at Trump. Oh my God, it was the eeriest thing in there where the bells were ringing because everybody's lined up at the soup kitchen around the cathedral. You know, 2 blocks deep. It was, I mean, one of the eeriest things I'd ever done that night and what there. And, you know, I was standing in front of the White House for 3 days with my Russian hat on. The Russians have occupied the White House. That was on November 5th, 2016. Look up the pictures. I climbed the statue, had my freaking Russian hat on, my 1916 same old thing. Clintongrad, Trumpgrad, Clintongrad, Trumpgrad. You know, I knew before you even started talking. So inside the first guy into Trump Towers was a bee. King Fukushima cover-up, the evilest man who ever walked, a bee. By the way, I know both ex-prime ministers. And, you know, I asked one of them right to his face, because they've set up shop in Carlsbad. I'm always there. So, I know Bannon. Because Breitbart was all over me. You know, all the right way. I mean, they hammered Fukushima, they know. So, the first person into Trump Towers is a bee, a bee, a bee. So, when he gets elected, the first one at the White House was a bee. Remember the handshake? Remember the handshake with the nuclear prime minister, King Fukushima cover-up rat? Remember the handshake? Remember off to come out for 4 days, blacked out the windows? High five. I mean, that was all cover for Toshiba. They cut a deal, and then Trump played boogeyman with North Korea, called special election, got a bee re-elected. Under time of war, they could do that, because I want people to understand, Japan is the 51st state. They cut a deal. That was the deal. That was what really happened inside the White House. This is political theater. This is Trumpets versus Obamacans. This is a lover's quarrel. Bannon and Trump, I mean, good God. Talk about freaking one calling the other. I mean, it's pathetic, but I want to call this out because Bannon knows. He knows. You know, a lot of the radical right's insane, stupid. A lot of the left is just plain stupid. America, drunk on ignorance and proud of it, but he's not. He's an ideologue. You know, and so I'm okay with ideologues and dogma burger eaters. You know, we always have them. He's no dummy, I can tell you that. I know that, because I know him. And so, I'm waiting for the shipment to come in. I'm first one on the list. We're waiting for the UPS. I'm supposed to be here by 10. You know, Trump press conference threatening to sue. I mean, unpresidentized. The only thing that matters is the Fukushima cover-up. And that's what happened in the days of the early, in the White House. That's exactly what. So I'm going to walk in and see if it's here yet. Those are the lightning, by the way. That's the lightning. Right there. Oh my God, can those things fly? Oh, can they fly? So we'll see if it's here yet. Oh yeah, fuck. The Trumpettes versus the Obamacans. And now the Trumpettes got a lover's quarrel. It's a freak show. I know what happened inside the Obama White House. I know what happened in the Trump White House. It's all Fukushima cover-up. ABE, please allow me to introduce myself. I'll turn it off because I'll get a copyright because they play music in here.